Baker. Oh my god, I love him. The star on the show The Mentalist on CBS, and he was also Christian Thompson in the movie The Devil Wears Prada.
This Mentalist star makes me go mental.
On The Mentalist, he's a guy who has extreme observational skills, which he uses to solve crimes while pretending to be a psychic, basically. On the show, he's known to always wear three-piece suits, so definitely I wish I was his best.
Oh my god, Ryan Quanten. He plays Jason Stackhouse on True Blood. He is the quintessential ladies' man on the show. Ryan Quanten, you can dance in your underwear for vampire blood for me any day.
Jesse Spencer plays Dr. Robert Chase on House, absolute favorite show.
If I were a neurotransmitter, I would want to be dopamine so I could activate his reward pathway.
Also, he's a musician, so ladies, you know what I'm talking about. So, there's Yvonne Strahovski, who plays Sarah Walker on the hit show Chuck.
Blonde, bodacious, and bold.
She definitely has a bodacious body. I would love to have her body.
When you think she couldn't get any hotter, you find out she's Australian. Isla Fisher, she played Gloria Cleary on Wedding Crashers, and she was a star of Confessions of a Shopaholic.
To describe Isla Fisher, I think it is appropriate to use a hot to crazy scale. You may ask, what are you talking about? And I will illustrate for you right now. See, there's a scale where the x-axis is how crazy a girl is, and the y-axis represents how hot she is. If she's this amount of crazy, she should be that hot. And if she's that crazy, she should definitely be way up on the hot scale. This diagonal represents Isla Fisher, and probably in Confessions of a Shopaholic, she was pretty hot with all those fashionable clothes. Not really as crazy, probably put her right here. However, in the Wedding Crashers, let's just say she was off the wall on the crazy scale, but she was definitely hot, so I would probably put her up here.
Jeremy, you're amazing!
Oh God, I think you're amazing.
Oh my God, don't ever leave me.
Ever.
Good, because I'd find you.
She's actually married to Sacha Baron Cohen, aka Borat.
It's nice!
Miranda Kerr, she's a Victoria's Secret model. Enough said.
I love Australia! I love Australia!
Jet's a band from Melbourne. They started out in 2001, so a couple of years ago.
They have hits like Look What You've Done and Are You Gonna Be My Girl?
They grew up listening to the Beatles and AC/DC, another band featured on our list of Australia's hottest bands. Obviously, there's AC/DC.
AC/DC started out in 1973. They were originally from Sydney.
They also have hits like School's Out for Summer and Highway to Hell.
Schoolboy outfits have never looked so hot.
The Temper Trap's a new band that started out recently. They are from Melbourne, and they've reached wide commercial success from their track Sweet Disposition, which was featured on the 500 Days of Summer soundtrack.
The Vines are from Sydney. They started out in 1994. Their famous songs are Ride and Winning Days.
Despite the lead singer, Craig Nichols, being afflicted with Asperger's syndrome, they have still reached wide critical acclaim.
Savage Garden. They started out in 1994. They're from Queensland. They had hits like Truly Madly Deeply and I Knew I Loved You.
If you ever want to woo a lady friend, I definitely suggest playing this jam.
I love Australia.